Hello, internet. So yeah, this is the just going through the games on demand section on Xbox 360 games. I will do the arcade games later, but yeah, just to see like what's all in here still before it gets delisted in June or July. I didn't check even though my Series X was on. I just turned it off, so I don't actually have access to that message that went out about it. Anywho, yeah, we're continuing from D because I was blah 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 talking about like every game and whatnot. I guess it could be a separate video, but it's whatever. I'll just go through here and like if I see something worth pointing out, I'll talk about it. But then I that should be a separate video. It should be because otherwise it'll take forever. Anyway, let's just go through the list. Right, Dante's Inferno, Dark Souls 2, Dark Void, The Darkness 2, The Darkness, Darksiders, Darkstar 1, The Blob 2, Dead Island Riptide, Dead or Alive Ultimate 1, Dead or Alive 1 Ultimate, Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate, Dead or Alive 3, Dead or Alive 4, Dead or Alive 5, Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, Dead Space 3, Dead Space 2, Dead Rights, Deadfall Adventures, Daily Premonition, Death Smiles 2X, Destroy All Humans, Path of the Furon, Deus Ex Human Revolution, Devil May Cry 4, DMC HD Collection, Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls, Dishonored, Disney Epic Mickey 2 The Power of 2, Disney Infinity 2.0 Edition, Disney Infinity 3.0, Disney Universe, Divinity 2 DKS, DMC, Dark Messiah Might and Magic Elements, Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, Duke Nukem Forever, Dungeon Siege 3, Dragon Dynasty Warrior 6 Empires, Dynasty Warrior 5 Empires, Dynasty Warrior 6, Dynasty Warrior 7, Dynasty Warriors 8. Also, some of these have like Xbox One on the bottom. I think that means you can get them and they'll go forward and be playable on Xbox One or they're in the Xbox One marketplace. I don't know because I don't have an Xbox One. But I just had my Series X on during the last video, and then not all the ones that say Xbox One are in the backwards compatibility section on Series X, so they're not all getting carried forward if they say Xbox One, so I don't actually know what that means. So, yeah. It's your guess is as good as mine. If you know, feel free to leave it in the comment or put a comment in the comments about it, because I don't know what that means. It just says Xbox One, and it's like, okay, what does that mean? I can play it on Xbox One. Is it on Xbox One Starfront? I would think you could play it on Xbox One. Is why it says Xbox One, but it's like I don't have an Xbox One, so I don't know. So whatever, man. And I'm not about to buy a used Xbox One just to test it out. I kind of want to, but then I'm like, that's a dumb thing to do, Chris. Don't do that. I mean, maybe it's like the one reason I would get an Xbox One X. It'd be like, oh man, it's the most powerful console before the Series X, and it can play all these Xbox One and Xbox 360 and OG Xbox games. What a kind of waste of money that was. Alright, Earth Defense Force games. Yeah. He led the Return of Matt Hazard. Enemy Front. Enslaved. This one's worth playing. This is a Ninja Theory, I believe, right? Back in the day. I have this game. I have not played it, so I remember people saying like good things about it across the board. I picked it up, like not like when it first came up, like after it was out for like a while. People were like, "Oh, it's really good," and I haven't played it, so I have a copy. I just need to get around to playing it at some point. Escape, Dead Island, Eternal Sonata. Oh, this is the other one that like got delisted when I was looking the other day. Yeah, it's weird. Like I was looking through this the other day, right, and then stuff was like not showing up as whatever purchasable. And like today it is, so I'm like, I'm not sure what's happened. Maybe someone saw the YouTube video and like, oh no, we gotta fix this. But anyway, at like the reason I'm doing this is like at best, maybe all the stuff that's getting delisted, it'll be brought forward by the publisher in like a 4K remaster or like a 4K edition or whatever. But we're basically at the whims of the publishers at this point, and then like at worst, it's like it just goes away forever, and like you have to try to find it on eBay and hope that the price is not gouging you for like hundreds of dollars, and like you'll never play because it's like why would you pay that much? I've never paid that much for a game on eBay. It's like the ones that are listed for like hundreds of dollars. It's like, yeah, that's not that. No, at that point, it's like I'm never playing the game. Xenosaga 3 for me. It's like I will never play Xenosaga 3 because they're like $250 on eBay. It's like I only got Xenosaga 2. Xenosaga 3, out of reach. Not paying that much. Alright, let's continue. Fear 2, Project Origin, Fear 3, or Fear. If you if you know, you know. I'm pretty sure these are on Steam. Fable. I'm pretty sure these are on Game Pass. Fable Anniversary, Fable 2, Fable 3, Fable Trilogy, Fable The Journey, Connect game. Yeah, Connect. That's a whole other can of worms. Let's not even talking about it. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. I'm pretty sure these are both on Game Pass. Fantastic Pets, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, Far Cry 2, which for some reason is listed after 3 and 4. But hey, whatever. I enjoyed Far Cry 2. You know, I don't know if I'm in the minority there. I know there's a whole like malaria thing, and it's like an annoying mechanic. But yeah, dude, I've like I was never able to play Far Cry 1 because my PC could never run it, and then like I never got like a proper console version to like play. And like after Far Cry 2, dude, I was like, man, this is really like this is my jam. Like Far Cry 2 is like one, or not Far Cry. Just like the Far Cry series in general is like one of my favorites. But like I haven't played 6, and then like Ubisoft's on my no list now because of all the abuse and stuff at the studios. So I haven't played any of the new ones. But yeah, dude, even Far Cry Primal, like the prehistoric one, I was actually thinking about this before I did this video, and I was like, you know, or just the series in general. It's like having this thought in my brain. I was like, you know, it'd be kind of neat if they did a thing, like when they were making these. I mean, maybe not because they'd have a ton of them by now, but like when they put out like a new Assassin's Creed, like they should have like did like a companion game or just have like a parallel like timeline or something where it's like, well, I guess not so much where it's like you're in the Assassin's Creed universe as a Templar or as a Abstergo person, or not Abstergo, but like a Templar or the wait, what are the two factions? The Assassins and the Abstergo and the Templar. Anyway, but like it's like, yeah, it's like it'd be cool if they like did like a Far Cry game that was set in the same time frame as like all the Assassin's Creed games. And like but like that's the thing, like or like I guess that would be like the limiting factor would be like the weaponry, right? Because it always like would devolve back to like being a gun in a first-person shooter game. So it's like if you're not really using different guns, you're just using probably like similar guns, but then or just like whatever guns at the time period. But then like there's also like weird, or just like, you know, I feel like they could like do what they did with like Primal, where it's like, you know, just think of it as like guns like this don't exist, right? If it's in like the 1700s or something, then you're just using whatever's available in the 1700s, or just like, you know, I don't know, or just something to where it's like, because that's after a while, it's like because it does kind of feel like very similar when you're playing all the Far Cry games. If you're playing like one after the other, they just I mean, it's a fun game. I do like the open world like nature of them, but it's just I feel like there's like more you could do there if you did like a historical angle like you did in Assassin's Creed games, or just like set it in a certain period, right? But then it would always just be the same thing of like you're in a first person open world, so it's not really, you know, because then it just comes back to like, okay, what's the narrative, right? So anyway, let's move on. Farming Simulator 15, Farming Simulator, Fatal Inertia, Fight Night Champion Round 3, Fighters Uncaged, Final Fantasy 13, Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 13 2. Another case for the second game is after the two other games, whatever. Fist of the North Star, Kin's Rage 2, Frontlines, Fuel of War, full game Indigo Prophecy, Full Spectrum Warrior, Fusion Frenzy. Oh man. All I know of Fusion Frenzy is like the demo and like the 1 or 2 games that you get, and like that one where like you have the cages that hit each other that you're like rolling around in, and like I don't even know if there's any like actual good like mini games in it. So yeah. Anyway, Game Party in Motion, Gauntlet, Seven Sorrows, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, Gears of War Judgment. Ghost Recon Future Soldier. But I did say that thing last time about the Assassin's Creed thing, so I guess having a subtitle is kind of better. And if you can, I mean, yeah, it's whatever. It's just a different way to do it than like Gears 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like just at some point it gets really silly, like Final Fantasy. So it's like yeah, it just I guess to have a subtitle. But then it's kind of it makes it harder to remember like which one is this, which is kind of like the Transformers movies in my opinion. It's also it's just like wait which one is which, because you got like one, then you've got Fallen, then you've got Dark of the Moon, then you've got I want to say Age of Extinction is 4, and then 5 is Last Night, right? Right? And then I could be wrong. You got Bumblebee, and then you've got effing Rise of the Beast, right? I could be wrong. I could just did that wrong. I hope I wasn't wrong, but whatever. Ghostbusters, Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I believe this was recently remastered as well, actually, because I saw it on PS4 store or PSN on the PS4 section. Anyway, or just on the store, but yeah, on my PS5. But it's a PS4 game, so that's why I said PS4. Anyway, Grabbed by the Ghoulies. This is delisted. Wait. Time out. Isn't this delisted? Hold on. Hold on. Time out. This is delisted on the Series X store. Because it says not available. Hold on. Oh, okay, so I can still pick this up on here then. Okay. Because I was gonna be like whatever on this game. I was like, whatever. Is this a rare game? I think this is a rare game. Yeah, but then like it has like 5-star reviews and stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, well maybe it's not that bad. But I'm looking at it. It's just a 3D platformer, and I'm like, I mean, actually, visually, it doesn't look that bad as far as like graphics, like the character models and sprites look pretty good here. I have no idea what the story is, so yeah, but yeah, whatever. It's $10, so man, I am gonna just. I think the first 3 months, or the first however many months of this year, I guess I'll focus on getting these Xbox games because once they're gone, they're gone. But that's another one. Oh, let me pin it to the thing. Where's the thing? Pin to home. There we go. Boom. $10. Alright, GTA 5. Oh man, GTA 5. Yeah. GTA 5. This game came out on 360, then came out on the next console generation, then it came out on the next console generation. That's how much they milked GTA 5. Then GTA Online was like so lucrative. They didn't put anything out for like how long has it been? It's like it's been a long time. It's been like I feel like at least 10 years since like the last Rockstar game, and they just like, oh, I guess Red Dead Redemption 2, but then like, dude, like the GTA 5 online money, just those articles are just insane. Like how much that game makes, and just, but yeah, that's what all the publishers are chasing right now. Is like all that live service money. It's like, dude, if we should like, yeah, it's like that's the thing, right? It's like it's kind of like a slot machine of like, well, you can put out an Avengers or an Anthem, but if you get a Fortnite or a GTA Online and it just rains money from the sky all the time, why would you not try? So it's like, okay, on the one hand, I can see why you would try, but it's like, dude, it's like at this point, it's like, yeah, dude, it's like the audience is going to react like the effing, the Suicide Squad game. It's like if we see it and it's like, is this one of those? And like we're kind of like at the point where like you either know how you feel about those games or you're like whatever about them. But then people that are whatever about them aren't exactly not hostile to them. The hostile people towards them like me are just like, you do. Yeah, it's like I don't need another one of these and I'm not going to play one of these. So please no, they're in the trash. Anyway, Grease Dance, Xbox 360 Connect. Great Battles Medieval. It's kind of interesting thinking back to Connect because it's like it's dead now, right? But like, so it was an era of like the Wii Motion, and then we had PlayStation Eye, and like the Move, and Connect, and it was like, okay, this is gonna pass, right? But then, and it kind of did, but then we have VR now, so it's like I guess there's always gonna be like a weird like non-traditional orthodox controller type gameplay experience being offered at all times or something. Anyway, I've not played VR2, but VR1 I got, but I didn't really play a lot of, and it was, I don't know. I just, for me, it's all about controllers now. It's like, or not all about controllers, but like, you know, I if I can, yeah, like, all I need is to play with the controller, man. It's like until the VR stuff gets like that good of like, oh, you have to play this game, or like this game is so good, or just you know, it's like, or there's multiple experiences like that, and it's not just like a one-off of like, oh, effing this one game that's really good for it, but like most of it's just whatever, just not as good. Yeah, until then, I'm not gonna care. Anyway, great. The History Channel presents Great Battles Medieval, Grid Autosport, GTA 4, Guilty Gear 2. I don't think it says Overture on the thing. Is this the one? There's a game on here that's, yeah, this is it. This is the one. This is the one that's like a weird, like, not fighting game version of the series. I've not played it. Okay, but then it has fighting game in it? What? I'm confused. Because, yeah, I'm so confused now. I think I need to pick this up. Because I saw this when I was browsing through here, like, and I was doing the, like, looking over it before I made the video. And I was like, what the F is this? But I didn't actually look up any, like, videos of the game. But yeah, the 2D fighting phenomenon is now an intense action strategy game. So I kind of want to check this out. But then, like, going from this thing, it looks like there's at least some. The gallery looks like there's at least some. Oh my gosh, I turned that off. I was downloading Blinks and I completely forgot I was, and I turned off my Series X. Anyway. But yeah, dude, it looks like there's at least some like fighting stuff in here. There's like 2 health bars, but I think that's just the way that the UI is for the strategy section. So anyway, probably worth checking out. Yeah. I mean, 3D. Yeah, this is probably the first time they had 3D character models of their characters in a game, because it's been like a 2D series for the most part. Interesting. I'll have to check this out, dude. Yeah, how much is this? It's $20. Gosh, these are all like $20. It's like, I mean, it's just fine. It's just, it's gonna add up quick, because like that's 5 for 100 or 10 for 200, and it's just like, oof, like. I need to make a list as far as like which ones I want to get first in case they do get delisted, and then just like go for it. I mean, I've already got the ones pinned, right? So, because I I still haven't period the first game of 2024 I want to get, which is Tekken 8. So, but yeah, here's effing Guilty Gear X2 Reload, or hashtag Reload, or pound the Reload, or whatever. I have one of these on, or the Guilty Gear games on PS2. I don't know which one it is, but yeah. Well, the problem with the Xbox is like the D-pad on the default controller is not that great. So if you can't find like a good third-party one, or if you don't play joystick, or I'm sorry, arcade stick rather, it's not gonna be it could not be a fun time in a fighting game for you. Gun. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like click on that, but Gun for me is like a game like I've always wanted to try, but I have not. So yeah. Because I think it was like a Red Dead clone, or just like it came out at like the same time as Red Dead, but like not as good. I don't remember. I don't remember. I'll shut up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Halo Waypoint, Handball 16, Harry Potter for Connect, History Legends of War, Hitman Absolution, Hitman HD Pack, Hitman Blood Money. I saw like a trailer for something today that was this on Switch or something, but I've not actually played Blood Money, so I need to pick this one up too, because I don't believe it's available. It's probably on Steam actually, but like I don't know. But yeah, I've got Silent Assassin. I've got Contracts. I've played both of those Contracts. Silent Assassin. The Absolution I've not played, but yeah. I mean, honestly, the one that's out now is like the best version. Like the World Assassination. Like that's like, in my opinion, that's like the best version of Hitman that's ever existed. So you kind of don't need to go back and play them, but if you're interested, it's like yeah, they're all like interesting, like takes on stealth and killing people, so if you're into that. Homefront. I was never big on Homefront, and like I always thought it was like they're like the most dumbest premise of like, oh, the United Korea attacks America, and it takes place at that time in the future, and we're in the future now, and I just want to say I was right, because it's like, you know, create and unify and attack us. So yeah, Homefront, you got it wrong. Anyway, Hunter of the Reckoning. I remember this getting a replay, or not a replay, getting the review on Explain It being like 4 out of 5, I think. So it's probably decent. Okay, Ice Handball Challenge 14, which doesn't start with I, but okay. L2 Birds of Prey. Infinite Undiscovery, Injustice Gods Among Us. I have a physical copy of this game, and I still have not played it. I have not put it in a disc tray to play the game, so this is in my backlog. Dude, there's a lot of games from this era that are in my backlog, because there's a lot of games. But also, there's like a lot of games that like at the time I didn't know like what they were, if they were good, and then like it was like, oh, okay, and then like they got discounted, and then like, okay, cool. I believe the that one Ninja Theory game is one of them. That Journey to the West game. Anyway, Jade Empire. It's like one of the few Bioware games I've not played. I need to play this game. It's probably good, dude. Like, just I haven't got around to it, so yeah. JSF. I mean, I haven't played any of the Dragon Age games either, so you know. I mean, time. God, time to find game to play game is not exactly the easiest all the time. Anyway, Just Cause. I have a physical copy of this, so yeah. Just Cause 2. Just Dance 2015. Just Dance 2016. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of Just Dance here. Just Dance 2018. Just Dance 2018 again. I'm not sure why it's listed twice. Just Dance 2019. Just Dance 2014. Just Dance Kids 2014. So yeah. 2019, so that's what, 4 years ago? It's probably like the most recent game on the store, I imagine. Try to find like a Madden or a FIFA from like recently that's on here. Cameo, Elements of Power. This is a launch game, but it's also in the Rare Replay. I need to check it out. I've always wanted to check it out, I just haven't gotten around to it. Because it was like such a head scratcher of like, why is this a launch game? But then it's got 4 stars, you know, maybe it's not that bad. Kane and Lynch, man. This is... I don't going to get into the whole GameSpot shenanigans that happened, or controversy, but yeah. I played this one. I have not played this one, so... But yeah, I remember that was a thing. Killer's Dead. I think I have this on PS3, so yeah. Anyway, I think this is a Suda 51 game if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Kinect Sports Season 2. Season 1, I have no idea. Where's that? Connectimals. There's Skittles, everybody's favorite Kinect Tiger creature thing. Kinect Joyride. Oh, dude, I just mentioned the Kinect, didn't I? And this, yeah, Kinect section. Are we in the case? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, King's Quest Chapter 1, and then King's Quest: The Complete Collection. The King of Fighters Neo Wave. Kung Fu Panda. L, dude, are we even like halfway through? I might have to do another one of these. If this goes 30 minutes, I'll just make another one. So whatever. L.A. Noire. This was, I think, a PS3 exclusive for a while, and then it came to 360. I think I want to say. I enjoyed L.A. Noire, dude. Like, whatever. Like, I enjoyed it, but I was very not happy with the way the game ends. But I did enjoy the game. I didn't let the way the game ended affect how I felt about it. So not enough. I mean, I feel like there's a lot to do with like a detective or detective investigation games or gameplay. Because even like with like The Witcher or like, you know, the Batman Detective Vision, if you're just like following a trail of something and it leads you to something, that always like, I always like really enjoyed that, like that stuff. But anyway, Legend of K Anniversary. It may sound like weird when I say The Witcher. I mean just like when you're Geralt in like the open world doing stuff, and like you find and you're on a hunt, right? And like you're like, oh, it's a feather, or oh, it's a claw, or it's a fang, and like you have to try to like, you know, he's like deducing in real time of like what the monsters he's like on the trail of. But there's more to it than that, obviously, because you gotta like, you know, what types of magic to use, or like what types of oils, or, you know, still or silver, but obviously it's going to be still because it's a monster probably. It's all whatever. It's all kind of worms. I just find it interesting that that's like a whole mechanic in games, and I enjoy them. Legend of K Anniversary, Legend of Spyro, Legendary Edition, Destiny 2, or wait, no, Destiny 1, right? No, it just says Legendary Edition, that's kind of funny. Lego Batman, oh, all the Lego games. Gosh, yeah, these. I mean, these were around since PS2 though, because like the Lego Star Wars games, those like started coming out on PS2, and just they have not let up. They're still a thing. So I think this is crap. I can't think. Who makes these? Travelers, not Telltale, something with a T. Travelers Tales. Oh, I was right. Yes. So yeah, they've been making these forever. Lego Batman, Lego Batman 2, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Marvel. I mean, supposedly they're good, but I mean they're okay. Like, I feel like they're super simple, but it's kind of for kids anyway, so it's just whatever. So anyway, I'm not getting into it. I was just like remember playing the Lego Marvel one, and I was like, man, why can't we have like this but with like Arkham? And then we got the Avengers game from Square Enix, and that was a live service game. And I was like, no, that's not. And it's just like, yeah. So, still waiting, man. I mean, hopefully the Blade game from, isn't that, whatchamacallit? Gosh, I can't think. The people that did Dishonored. I can't think of the name, the studio. But yeah, hopefully a return to form after Redfall. I can't remember the team. What is... Oh, it's going to bug me now. It's probably in here somewhere. We'll find it eventually. I'm sure we'll scroll through the list of something they made. Anyway, Lego Marvel, Lego Movie video game, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game, Lego Star Wars 2, Lego Star Wars 3, Beyond Gotham, Lego Batman 3, Lego Harry Potter, years 5 through 7, Lego Indiana Jones 2, Lego Jurassic World, Lego Marvel's Avengers, Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga, Lego Star Wars, The Force Awakens. It's, yeah, a lot of them. A lot. Hold up, let's count. Jeez, is that like 10? That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. Jeez, effing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Lego games. Jeez, that's a lot. I played this like the first couple Star Wars ones, and I think like the first Avenger one, and like that was it. Like, I think I have one of the Batman ones for free with gold, but like, dude, yeah, that's a lot. That's another one where it's like, yeah, you know how you feel about that series, like after one or two, but really one. Anyway, let's cheer. Lost Odyssey, definitely worth checking out. Mistwalker, I don't know if they make any more games. They like the last one was like on the Apple Arcade, and it was a JRPG, but it was it's not on console, which is a bummer. But I quite enjoyed Lost Odyssey. Definitely worth checking out and worth mentioning if you're into JRPGs. It's really good. I've been meaning to play it on my channel forever. I just have not gotten around to it. So I guess with all these 360 games going away this year, dude. Last year, I mean, I wouldn't want to like focus on like one console twice in a row, but like last year I did like the deep dive on Forza because there's new Forza coming out. I didn't do the Horizon games, but whatever. Well, I'll do that some other time. The next Horizon, I guess. And then like this year with all the 360 games going away, I might do a deep dive into some of these 360 games, or just not deep dive per se, but like just play through some of them and be like, this game. You'll have to get off eBay if you can't find it on digital. But then I think this one's staying on the thing because I checked the store right and it was on there. So this one's safe. But there's a lot of other ones that are not. But this is just like of the era. Like I said, when Microsoft was just throwing money around at developers and publishers to make games for the 360 and try to beat the PlayStation. And it was like, man, that was. It's like funny to think about it, right? It's like how it escalated from like, you know what, we're just gonna buy publishers. It's like, you know what, that didn't work out. What can we do? See, there's like a clip of like an E3, not a clip, but there's a part in like an E3 conference where like Phil Spencer said something about like they have all these teams working internally on first party development. And I just want to go back and clip that and be like, oh, was that the plan, or was it the plan to just buy a bunch of studios and buy a bunch of publishers? Because that's not what that means, Phil. Anyway, Lost Planet 2. I've never got into the Lost Planet games. I have the first one. The second and third one, not so much. Though I hear they're kind of like Monster Hunter, but in space. But, I'd have to actually play them. But I remember there was supposed to be like a movie in the works, too, for like Lost Planet. I don't know if that ever It didn't happen, obviously, but it got scrapped or what was up with that. But yeah, Lost Planet 1, 2, 3. Another one of the money thrown around because these were not. I don't believe these were on PlayStation. These were like exclusives. So yeah. Games for Windows. What? All right. Let's see. LM. We're at 30 minutes. All right. Let me stop it here. I'm sorry this is taking so many parts. I didn't. Yeah, it's whatever, dude. I didn't have an outline, and like in my brain, I was like, I'll just go over what's in the store, and then like I know I'm gonna like talk about some of them as I'm doing them, but like I kind of tend to like ramble on and on. So we're through A through L. Now we just gotta do M through Z, and then yeah, because I don't believe there's actually any numbered ones. I checked this the other day when I was There's no 0 through 9. There's no numbered games. It's just there. But yeah. In through Z. Next up after this. So yeah, that's it for this part. Hopefully it's only going to take me one more video to do these. But yeah, that's it for now. So until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching, and I'm now setting off.